All right, hello, hello. You know what time it is.
It's
It's time
Black
for the
Belt
Black
News
Belt
Network Newscast.
Newscast.
All
We
right.
are live today. It is Friday, July 18th, 2025. I'm Cindy Fisher and I'm publisher from coming to you from Marengo County.
I'm Todd Prater, staff writer, and I am in Dallas County. And our
All right,
home,
he's at the headquarters.
yeah, I'm at the headquarters in the Queen City.
Yep, in Selma. They're on the main drag, Broad
Main
Street.
drag.
We have had some visitors while we're trying to go
Yeah,
live with the newscast, so
yeah, we have a
we
couple
love
of
you
them.
guys, but it's hard to answer the door when we're live.
That's right.
Um, okay, so I do like to always start out our newscast by saying our stories come from blackbeltnewsnetwork.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, so if you want to know more about what we're talking about, read up a little bit more about it, see maybe some of the pictures with it, you can go to the website. And then also you can send your news to news@blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. This is a community effort where we are connected together and we want to make it possible for all of us to be able to share what's going on, whether we're here or whether you're there. And you can send your news and also be a writer for us. But let me know. News@blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. Sign up for our daily newsletter. At 3 o'clock every day, we have a newsletter that comes to you guys. It's the best way to know what's going on, and all of our content is free. We don't charge for you to be able to be informed about your community.
Right.
So, yes, sign up for the newsletter. Find out what's going on. Click on the headlines. And you can also follow our visit our calendar, Black Belt Calendar. It has a lot of events you can do from 50 miles out. I have it set up. Well, I'll show you later in the newscast, but it's a really great tool that we added so that you can know what's going on in the Black Belt, but also can get resources and help if you are hungry or if you're a senior citizen. There are several events on there that tell you about options for what to do if you need help. I need to add the back to school events. Some of them are on there, not all
Yeah,
of them, because that's coming up.
that's here.
Yeah, send your resume to news@blackbeltnewsnetwork.com if you want to work with us.
Please.
Okay, let's get started. I do also want to add we can see comments while we are live. So if you want to tell us something or ask us a question, add to the conversation, just add it in whatever you're on, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, Instagram, and we will see it. I can see it here and we can answer it, even if it's just telling us hi.
Yeah, exactly. Which would be
Okay.
nice.
So I debated starting with this story, but that's what we're going to have to do.
Yeah.
We have to start with a story about a stabbing at the Walmart in Demopolis. And I actually happened to be there. So it's a little, we live in your community too. I
Right.
was trying to go buy some chicken. I know. And I couldn't get in. And it was when I pulled in, well, this is what it looked like. There was an ambulance
Wow.
there and many police cars. Actually, this is a little after I got there while it was happening. Inside, they had locked the doors. And so what happened was there was a woman who was 32 that was she had a butcher knife and she had a crowbar, which according to Demopolis police, she had found in the store
Hmm.
and was waving it around. And she did assault a 29-year-old female with the crowbar, which she does not, according to the police, they do not know each other. And so a 47-year-old man stepped in to stop her and to grab the crowbar, and she used the other hand with the knife. He didn't see she had a knife, and he stabbed her or she stabbed him in the abdomen.
Wow.
So I got video. Let me come back to you guys. Yep, this is him being taken away. He was he's taken to Whitfield first down the road, and then airlifted to UAB. It is unclear his condition. HIPAA rules are kind of harsh on that, but I was told that he did need surgery,
Mm.
but that he is in recovery and being treated. So the woman was arrested. I think I had that mugshot for you guys. Kiara Shanae Carter, 32. She is
Mm.
being held with no bond. And according to Police Chief Rex Flowers, she's had it. So her charges are assault, um, but they added additional charge of terrorism, and she is at Marengo County Detention Center with no bond right now. And it was the talk of Demopolis. I can promise you that. I heard it everywhere. I did eventually get my chicken, if you care.
Well, good.
I went to Vowels down the street, which I like Vowels too, and so did a bunch of other Walmart people. The interesting thing of being on the scene and being one of the first people there, like I was, with my daughter, who's just as curious as I am, is you end up talking to a lot of people, and many people said they were inside when it happened. It was near the checkout
Mhm.
counters. It was in the front. And so they were rushing people out the doors, including people that had to leave their groceries. I
Oh,
know
wow.
of one young lady who actually dropped her things because she saw the stabbing and it scared her. She
Yeah.
dropped her items onto the floor and ran out the door. So I know there was a lot of cleanup. So Walmart was closed. It was locked down for at least an hour after, because I did stick around trying to get in because I thought, well, the chicken house not that close to the blood in the front. But they also moved a lot of customers to the back because they weren't
Right.
sure if she had left or not, but she had left and she was arrested, and found, pulled over by very quickly. So it actually got solved pretty quickly. It was an interesting process of
Yeah.
being an eyewitness, but also, you know, a bystander, but also a reporter, getting
Mhm.
information video. And I did not go in later. So I do know they had to clean the blood up and they had to get rid of a lot of items people had left behind when they kicked them out.
Okay.
So it was an interesting night.
Wow.
Um, yeah. And so we wish the best for that, for the two
Certainly.
victims. And we really wish the best for Kiera as well.
Oh, of course.
And we'll keep you posted as more information is known. All right. Let's talk about the election 2025. This is municipal election time, and
Right.
Uniontown had a candidate forum, and you were the MC.
I was. I got the honor of being the MC and moderator, and I'll be honest with you, Cindy, I was nervous at first, but I
I
got
would
there and
be.
started having so much fun. But because I've never done anything like that before, I've done everything else, but never that. Those are the candidates for council that were present from District 1, Eddie Ward, who's the incumbent, Fernando Raby, who is challenging him. District 2 was Dudley Long and Timothy Shepard. And then in District 5, Kimberly Bell. And then those were the candidates for council that all talked. They big crowd came, and that's
Yeah.
actually uh, the crowd got bigger after that. They more people kept filing in as the candidates were talking. Those are the mayoral candidates there. Of course, it's Portia Shepard. Then that is Mayor Ronald Miller and Miss Geneva Watts. They all were. I gave them questions about how important is it to be at meetings. What will they do about getting a grocery store for Uniontown, getting a
Mhm.
bank for Uniontown? I got allowed the audience to ask some questions and walked around with a microphone so they could talk. But it was a very good forum, good questions from the audience as well as good participation from the candidates. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out. But it was really good. And I want to thank Miss Sally McGee who set me up to do this and organize the whole thing. And after it was over with, they gave me now. I like to do these kind of things to help the community. So I did not expect a gift, but she gave me a gift, and you're not gonna believe the best gift I could have gotten, especially on my diet. She gave me a huge bag full of fresh okra that she grew in her own backyard, and
Now
I
that's a
cannot
great
wait.
gift.
Oh my God. And it is so sweet and so good. I really appreciated that. But
Ooh.
the main thing is, it was a
Mm.
good quality a meeting for the community and the candidates. So
I'm
it's gonna be
so
interesting to
glad
see
you
how
were able.
Uniontown turns out. Yeah.
All right. Yes, and we'll talk about the election shortly. We're going to come back to
Okay.
the discussion about those running for office. All right. Let's switch over to Crosspoint, a Christian
Yeah.
church. They got hit very badly in January of 23 by the tornado, and the daycare was destroyed. I actually
Yes.
got pictures. I was there right after, and I got
Hmm.
pictures of a dad. One of my favorites is a dad carrying a little guy, a little
Yeah.
maybe 3-year-old. I didn't know what that was. I was just shooting pictures. It turned out it was a dad that had rescued his son from the rubble of this
Wow. Yeah.
daycare. Yep. And was walking on Dallas Avenue. Right, he just grabbed him and went home.
Hmm.
Was walking home in the rubble of that tornado that just hit.
And
So
that's the
tell
picture
us
you have in the
about.
print, isn't it?
It's the one in the print edition of
Yeah.
the
That's
Selma
oh,
Sun
that's
this
it
week. Yeah.
touches you.
It
But yeah,
does. Tell
I
us
got the
about the
opportunity to
process.
go and talk with Pastor David Nichols about the reconstruction. It's been about, 2.5 years. That's what happened on January 12, 2023, to the school, the daycare that's behind the main church at Crosspoint on Dallas Avenue in Selma. Notice those two supports that are coming around. That support it supported the roof to the breezeway. They're still there. Um, but now they have actually broken ground and started the rebuilding process of the daycare. They will actually, that one, the original was built in 1969, and it was built as a church, a temporary church and classrooms. This one is going to be more for children's church and classrooms that are more attuned to the children. And he says it's going to be a bigger fellowship hall and just a lot of improvements in the new building that is being built. But it's taken them 2.5 years to get everything straightened out and find a builder who could do it for what the insurance would pay. And so it is underway. He said, Pastor Nichols said that they're looking at a 6-month period of construction, and their plan, and I'm going to be there, is to have a grand opening on January 12, 2026. So we'll be really excited to be there for that. Because remember,
Yeah.
you're talking about the child that his dad rescued. In that rubble were, I think, 70 people, most of which were children. There was a few of the staff members that David Nichols, in an interview shortly after it happened, told me all that damage, all that destruction, you got to the spot where the kids were and nothing had collapsed. The kids were
The kids
perfectly
were
safe, save for one person had a little bitty bruise or a little scratch, but there were no injuries, no deaths, no nothing. So it was definitely something special going on that day.
We have a video. I interviewed a man that came from the Jacks next door to help rescue kids.
Oh yeah, I remember
And
that.
I mean, he cries in the video. It's really amazing. Um, just the impact this building is kind of
Mhm.
a microcosm of what we've been through over the
Right.
last few years. Now, they did not close for more than a week because they
No,
reopened
exactly.
daycare at Cornerstone Presbyterian,
They sure
offered them
did.
their space. They've been over there ever since, so they never closed.
And they didn't even, they only missed one service in their sanctuary, and they did that on the lawn. Remember, we have a video, I think it's still up on our
We do.
Black News Network, of the service they did on the lawn. Then that next week, they were able to patch the building up enough. And Pastor Nichols said, yeah, on rainy days, it would leak like crazy. They had buckets on the stage and all over the place catching water that was leaking in. But the congregation did not want to leave home, so they had the services in the sanctuary. Of course, now it's been repaired and it doesn't leak anymore. But there's a real strong community
A
at
lot of
Crosspoint too.
blessings.
Yeah, there are some good folks there, man. Good folks. And Pastor Nichols and his family, salt of the earth, great people.
All right, we're going to go back to Perry County
Let's go to Perry
and talk
County.
about Marion Water System. Let's get an update.
Yeah, I got the opportunity to speak with the mayor yesterday. I went over to Marion. And look at that beautiful old courthouse. Marion, it's a cool little town. I really like that. I'm glad to know that things are getting better over there. The mayor was telling me, he was giving me an update on what's going on. First of all, one of the things they've done is pair up with or partner with the Institute for Water and Health. That's some folks from University of Alabama, Alabama Power, and a little town in Georgia called Eastman, Georgia. And they are learning from each other how to do better with their water system. The towns that are facing problems. This is a problem all over the Black Belt. It's not just in Marion. One of the first projects, or one of the projects they're doing right now, is rehabilitating the water towers, cleaning them out, repainting them. That's one of three. That's the one on Washington Street next to the bank that they're currently working on. But they've gotten a number of grants to. In the past, they've already put new valves in the water treatment plant. They've got new pipes going in different places. They've got a lot of different improvements that are going on. We'll have more details in the print story. But one of the things that the mayor was saying is that people need to be patient, because what folks don't seem to realize is that these things, to do it, it was going to take $40 million to completely rehabilitate the water system, which is ancient. I mean, Marion's been around since the state of Alabama, 1819. And so the water system, obviously, it's developed, but it's still very old, and they're trying to replace. But they've got to get money from somewhere, and so it takes time to get these grants. And they've done, the city has done a pretty good job of getting them, and they got their finances in order so that they could get them. But it's just taking time to get the grants, get them administered, and then get the work done. But little by little, the water system is being rehabilitated, and the sewer system as well, because those are separate. But he did make a point to say that they're also working on the sewer system, cleaning out pipes and making sure that there's no more stoppages and floodings and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
a
they've
lot
had
of work going on in Marion.
with the crumbling infrastructure is
Yeah,
one
and
of
see,
those.
that's exactly, and that kind of stuff. Not only does it take time to get through the grant process, because a city of the size of Marion doesn't have $40 million in their pocket.
Mm-mm.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
But get through, and then you got to bid it out, and then you've got to get someone who can come in and actually do the work. And you're talking about the crumbling infrastructure. Exactly. It's in such bad shape in some places. It's taking a lot of time to fix it, and it's just that simple. So, but it's coming along. It's just a multi-year project that they're basically not even in the middle of it yet, but getting there.
Well, thank you for that update. Awesome.
Yeah, it was a nice day.
All right, we're switching back over to Demopolis for another minute.
Okay.
Let's talk about the police department's been very busy lately. They have reopened a cold case. Uh, and they say they have some new information. They haven't been real specific about it, but they're opening up a cold case from a 2017 murder. And this is Shannon Steele. Her body was discovered in an apartment on Queensberry Lane. It's the Edgemont Village development. There's a bunch of apartments over there. It happened on December 20th, right after Christmas in 2017. And her body was found with her two youngest kids. She has some older kids that weren't there at the time. There is a reward of $20,000 for more information. So it's kind of a reopen of this because they've gotten some new information and they want more, contact and from, if you know anything else about this murder, to call Demopolis Police Department 334-289-3073. And of course, the Crime Stoppers, which is 334-215-STOP. And that's really a great way to, let them know if you have some more information about her murder. It's been many years, and it would be nice to have some information back. But they say they're reopening that cold case and have some new information. And that he did say that they've been looking into it for many years, but now with the new information, they're reopening it. All right. I want to move over to Craig Field for an aviation summer camp.
Oh yeah, this is it's actually it's the STEM camp that is home based at the Gospel Tabernacle Church. That's actually the art portion of it. STEM camp is so interesting. They from basically K through 12, and all the kids get to do the artwork. They have art for everybody, and they all create something original, whatever it is, draw something, write something, create something. And then they have a big art show, which that's what this video here is. But they also, for the high school students, they have a career and a college prep. So they prep kids who want to go to college for college classes, but they also prep a lot of the kids who want to maybe go to trade schools. And so they partnered with Wallace Community College and Craig Field, and they take the kids out to Craig Field, and pilots and aviation experts show the kids around the airplanes, explain everything, tell them how it works, what the different controls do, how everything, take them up into the tower so they can actually see what happens in a control tower. And then they take the kids on a 30-minute flight, 3 at a time. Miss CC Grayson, yeah, I wish I could go. I love to fly. CC Grayson was telling me, who heads it all up, was telling me that there was one little girl there who was terrified of the idea of flying and was holding her teacher's hand so hard. The pilot told her there's nothing to worry about and explained everything. She got in the airplane with her teacher. They took the flight. When she got, they couldn't even get her out of the airplane after that. She said that it changed her life. Doing that changed her life. So that was a great thing for that young lady. And of course, that's one of many stories like that through this STEM camp. I wish I could go.
Yeah, I don't think the video didn't show up of the airplane, so we'll.
Yeah, I didn't have any video of the airplane, so unfortunately, didn't get any of that. But
all right. But it is a great experience for them because there are a lot of opportunities with aviation in our area, and maybe it's something they would want to go into now that they've been exposed to it.
Yeah, we've got a story in our print, and I believe, did you put that online as well? I believe it's on the Black Belt News Network.
I think it's online. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look for it.
It has a lot more detail. Yeah, a lot more detail, a lot more of the detail of the things that they did. It's an amazing thing that she's got going on over there. Miss Grayson has going on over there.
All right. The election season is hot and heavy right now. So let's talk about elections for a second. So August 26th is when you are going to go vote. And so we have an election hub on our website where you can see all the stories of everybody that has sent something to us announcing their candidacy. Mm-hmm. And we're running one story for your announcement for candidacy. Now I want to let you know for the Black Belt, this is Selma mostly that knows that they can put in their announcements, and it goes in our print edition for Selma Sun. But I would love for you guys, if you're running for office and want to send your announcement in, you can send it to news@blackbeltnewsnetwork.com, and we'll put it up just like we have for these guys. Yeah. And give one story that gives an announcement. So, we did get when everybody qualified. So there's a ton of towns on there if you want to see from your town who qualified. Also, there have been several forums like the one that we just showed you from Uniontown. Midnight's Mission has one coming up on August 5th. And there's several that are live Facebook that you can even see the videos now and watch. Mostly in the Selma market, there's just a lot. There's 40 candidates for all the seats in Selma. There are many, like in Demopolis, there's only one with anybody against each other. So, yeah. So,
right. If they're running unopposed, there's no sense in. They don't need to. They're running unopposed.
I do want to give a thanks. We do have a comment from one of our readers about the Marion water. Just saying that it took a little while for them to get to it. Glad that they finally did get it, but it did take years of neglect to get to that spot, and that's true. In a lot of these communities, because they struggle to make plans.
Decades of neglect, yeah. And like we said, that is a problem that is prevalent throughout the Black Belt. A lot of these small towns in the Black Belt and towns the size of Selma that are small towns but bigger than Marion all have had water problems, and all of it is because of aging infrastructure. And it's just one of those things that it's expensive to fix and takes a long time. So, but it's got to be done. We've got to have water.
It's now time for the Black Belt Roundup.
Black Belt Roundup.
All right, we have so much stuff going on. Tax holiday, sales
Yes,
tax
today is
holiday.
it started at 12:01 this morning, and it goes until midnight Sunday. And if
So
you
get
go to,
by.
yes, revenue.alabama.gov, the sales tax holiday, if you go to the Alabama Department of Revenue website, on there is everything you need to know about it, what is included, what is not included. And most of the cities and counties are participating. But if you want to double check, that's on there as well, if your city or county is or is not participating. So just go to Alabama Revenue, revenue.alabama.gov, or just put in Alabama sales tax holiday.
And there's a list also of what's allowed. It's not everything.
Right,
So check
right,
that out.
exactly.
I did want to share that we had there are a ton of back to school giveaway days coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, throughout the Black Belt. I'm actually, after I get off this, I'm going to do a little roundup story for you. I think I did that last year where they're already online, but I'm going to give you some nuggets and just put it all into one. So I'll do that when we get done with this. And that way you'll know all the different ones that are coming. Um,
Cool.
oh yeah, there is a prostate cancer screening that is tomorrow from 10 to 2 in Greensboro. It's important. Get your men there. Men, go there.
Yes.
40 and up. If you're a man, please go and get checked. This is one of the easiest fixes if you catch it early
Yep.
for
Exactly.
cancer. It can be fixed. It's not to be scary. It is not scary. And we've partnered with the Urology Foundation, has been running quite a bit of notices on blackbeltnewsnetwork.com of the different ones. This one obviously is the Hale County one, but they've
Mhm.
had a Marengo County one, and screenings throughout the Black Belt. And it's really great. They're based in Homewood. They've come down here to make sure that these screenings get done. And I know it's scary and it sounds terrible, but it is not terrible. It is easy. And if something is caught, it can be fixed, and it could save your life. So go to these screenings.
Yep. That and colonoscopy, with colon.
Colonoscopy. That
Thank
one's a
you.
little more invasive than
Yeah, I'm not real crazy about those, but I went to my
I had
doctor
one
yesterday
last year.
and
And
I
that's
had
no
everything
fun, but
checked. So
it is a
yeah,
fast fix. That's it.
yeah,
A
exactly.
lot of that can be. And I just want to make a really fun announcement that Thomasville, we have a story of, is getting a Wendy's.
All
I always love
right.
the fun business stories. They're getting a Wendy's that's coming. They made a big announcement on social media this week, so that's really cool. Congrats.
Everyone knows it's windy because windy has storm. You remember that?
And she has
You're a
red
little younger
hair,
than me.
so my family has an affinity to the redhead.
There you go. Hey, me
All
too.
right.
Oh boy, do I ever. I mean, that's another story.
Okay, so let's talk about let's talk about making donations.
Oh,
We
please.
are a nonprofit, and
Yeah.
we accept donations. I'm going to remove this. I can show it to you real quick. All you have to do is go to this QR code, and all of our content is free, except for the print edition. That's different. It costs money to do a print edition. It costs money to do the website, but we want to do it for you. We want to hire more people to get into the nooks and crannies of the Black Belt communities. We do our best, and we have you guys help us do that as well. But you can make a donation today, and even a recurring donation, that can make such a big difference for us. We also like to thank our sponsors.
Thank you, Mr. Miller.
Randall Miller Funeral Services, one of the things they do the best is that they will meet with you and help plan your funeral. And pre-planning is a way, it's a really thoughtful final gift that you can give to your family. It lets them know what you want and ensure that that is done. It also stops the fighting among the families, and it could
I hate
save
to
you
laugh at that,
money.
but that's true.
I mean, come on, this is great stuff. So call them
Yeah.
334-874-9081. You can look them up online as well, but it's really great to have that option for your family, and it's worth it. All
Yeah.
right. We I mentioned the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So go look at the calendar to see what's going on. It is Friday. We always like to do that on Fridays.
Yeah.
And
I'm
we
trying to
also
think.
follow us at our Black Belt Outdoors on Facebook. We have been
Yeah.
sharing and trying to get into the ecotourism of the hunting, fishing, and I mean, alligator hunting is only 2 weeks away,
Well,
three
it's a
weeks
couple weeks
away.
away. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right. It's a
it's in
couple weeks
August, and that's my one of my favorites of the year.
away. I like it
Um,
too.
I know, I have a dream of going with somebody that gets a tag,
You ought to
so
do it.
Mandy Mandy Stokes, come on now. She got Mandy has the biggest harvested, alligator ever. It was what,
That's right.
1,500?
The world record, Stokes alligators.
I love
Yeah.
it, and it's stuffed and it's on display in Camden. I have
Yeah.
seen it, and I've interviewed her in front of it, so
Me
alligator hunting
too.
is one of my favorites.
I got a picture of me putting my head in its mouth.
Yeah, that there's so many things to love about the black belt,
I'm telling you.
and it's just one of those really awesome parts of the black belt.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else to report to our viewers, Todd?
I can't think of anything else. I think we've covered everything up to this point. I'm sure there'll be something we'll think of as soon as we get off the air.
Well, but we can always talk about it next week. And
That's
we
right.
can talk about our social media. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I do it. Yes, I do TikTok. And that's how we keep up with you guys. So many different ways to be in touch with the Black Belt News Network, whether it's our email newsletter every day at 3 o'clock, whether you're seeing us on this newscast once a week, whether you're seeing the stories in your social media stream. We have podcast as well every week.
Mhm.
We have lots of ways to reach you. So let's keep doing this together.
Let's do it. And one quick thing, do watch the weather today. There's not severe weather predicted at this point, but some heavy thunderstorms are possible throughout the Black Belt.
Got it. Got it. We'll be watching. All right. We'll see you
See ya.
guys next week.
Have a great week.